So this next video will be about adding material. So I'm going to go down here to this material section. I think that this will be used by many of you just to add something. So I'm not going to click here. I'm actually going to go to a material section that we've already created. So here we have one that's morning meeting, and this might be helpful for some of you. So you would create the material, so you plus sign material, and then you'll come in and you'll add a title to it. We decided to add one that says morning meeting 9 a.m. We'll start our day together in a Google Hangout. This requires you to have gone to Google Hangouts and created a Hangout for your class. We can go into that later, but what we ended up doing was getting the link. So we added a link and put the link here so that when they click here, it takes us straight to that Google Meet and you can join the meeting. So that's super helpful if you want to have synchronous learning with your students. All right, so in this material section, you can also choose which students you want. You can choose the topic, and then you can post it, schedule it, or save it, and we will continue to save this. Now, the tricky part with having something like a Google Hangout here, if you keep this link up forever, the kids can click on that and go into that meeting anytime they wanted to. So I would suggest if you do have a morning meeting in with a Google Hangout link, that you take it out if you're not using it, and you add it when it's time to have that meeting. And then after the meeting, you can take it out. You don't want the students to having, we want them to socialize, but we want to make sure that they're also being supervised. So let's just be smart about what we're posting and what they can access. All right, so we saved the draft. Let me see, save draft, because that one was already done. That one was pretty simple, very much like an assignment. And these other ones, all we did was add a link or something from, I think, Google Sheets, maybe the Google Drive. Let's see, we can look at that. Yeah, it was added from the Google Drive. So these are pretty self-explanatory. I think we can, at this point, move forward, and if you have any extra questions, we can talk about those.